guys, my name is Janet and that is Joe, and this is my first official YouTube video. I'm just going to do a little chit chat, get ready with me, get to know me video. I'm just going to show you my regular everyday routine. The first thing that I do when I do my makeup obviously is I prime. I do have a fairly bit of acne and I struggle with that. I struggle with oiliness and dry patchiness. So I used to use a lot of different kind of primers, and after a while it was just like, oh, well, a primer's a primer. Until I found the Tatcha Luminous Silk Foundation. So I've clearly dug into it a little bit already. I kind of just dot that all around my face. And I may have just grabbed a little bit too much, but I'll bring it down to my neck a little bit. Okay, so there we go. I am not filming on anything fancy. I'm just filming on my phone in my bedroom. I have you guys hooked on to my vanity with a little pig pop socket, so hopefully that doesn't fly off. Okay, so that is the primer that I use. Okay, so I kind of just prime, kind of like that. All right, nothing special. I think everybody's seen somebody put on primer. All right, and that is the Tatcha Luminous Silk Primer. Okay, I have a dog, so I keep a lot of stuff in the original packaging. So I keep it in here because I have a dog right there. His name is Joe, and this is kind of his eye length. If anything that's out a little too much, he gets to it, and I figure if it's in the packaging, it might be have a little bit of a chance. Okay, so I've been using the Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation, and the color is in Natural Beige. And I also use, which this was a big thing on the internet too, I use the Dermacol. As you can see, I have acne, and it's visible. So what I do is I just put a little bit on my hand. A little of this goes a long way. So I just use a small amount of it, and you put this on a e.l.f. foundation blurring brush, and I kind of just dot that around where I have the most discoloration. I used way too much. The most discoloration. And I know you're like, oh my god, that's not even your color at all. It's not. Like, not in the slightest. But I use this just as like a base. Okay, got a lot of stuff to cover today. But I kind of just use it as a base. I'm trying to get everywhere I can see what's staying in focus. I see why these people say it's a full-time job. Okay, so I kind of just use this as a base. Let me drag a little bit under my eyes. I haven't been sleeping well lately. Oh god. Now that I see what my foundation looks like. It looks so crazy on here, but it doesn't look nearly as bad here. Okay, so I use that as kind of like a, technically it'd be second step because my first step would be the primer. Now, I kind of will let that kind of sit for a second or two, and then I will go in with my foundation. So 3 to 3.5 pumps of this. I blend it out. I don't use concealer under my eyes to highlight or anything like that because I feel like this covers up my dark spots. I don't even know how many pumps that was. It was kind of stuck, but we'll just start off with this for now. So I kind of just dot this around. I'm gonna try not to shake this so much. All right, so I just kind of pat that out so that it kind of cancels out the white. And it'll look a lot more present. I know that the Tatcha primer, it's really good. I really like it. I don't know if it makes a difference in like the coverage or anything like that. I mean, it's actually pretty covered right now. Maybe I'll do like I'll take a picture like facing the sunlight so you can kind of see. Okay. All right, guys. So that is it for that. I do set my face because I don't like the sticky feel. I mean, I feel like this does set down after a while. Oh, I'm using the Too Faced Sweet Peach powder. It's like a mattifying powder and everything. But I don't put on concealer just because I don't like the feel of it. I feel like sometimes it can get a bit heavy. But since I use like a higher to medium coverage foundation, that I don't feel the need to have to do so much under my eye because I use the Dermacol and it's like whoosh, like everything disappears when you use that. So out underneath my eyes, because as you can tell, it's already creasing. So I blend underneath my eyes. I'm going to set this with the powder, you know, quick. And then I have like, I'll grab a bigger brush and then I'll kind of set the rest of my face. Maybe put a little extra powder here so it doesn't rub off too much. I don't know, should I powder my nose? I'll put a little bit. Okay, so let me blend out my under eye really quick. And once I get that looking smooth, I'm going to put a little setting powder. Hair is so frustrating. I set the rest of my face so that most of that like tackiness from the foundation is gone. Okay, so I'm done with that. My face is set. I'm going to move on to brows. So moving on to brows. I am subscribed to BoxyCharm. So they send me a lot of new products, a lot of different products, and most of them I like. So what they sent me, which I end up really liking, and I've never used the pomade for my brows, never. This Cella Taupe Eyebrow Cream, and I ended up really loving it. Okay, so when I do my brows, I usually keep them simple. I just fill in a little bit, because as you can see, like the shape of it is not the shape that I prefer. So let me fill in a little bit here. But yeah, so I ended up really liking this formula. Maybe it's like the brand, I don't know. But I really ended up liking it. As you can see, I'm going in like very, very lightly. So I ended up really liking it. I was always into makeup, but I kind of like, it kind of died down a little bit, and then I picked it up again and I was like, okay, this is great. And then I started breaking out, which I'll do like an acne story another day, but kind of challenged me to do my makeup different. So I'm going to go, I just did incense in my little crease here. So I'm going to do Passion in the, I'm going to go in right here. I'm going to darken up the outside of that crease. But yeah, I don't know exactly what direction this channel is going, but it's gonna be fun to kind of see where it's going. I do have a job, so I think what I'm gonna do is upload videos like twice a week or something like that. I do have an Instagram. I'll put my Instagram down below. Warn you now, there's a lot of dogs of me, my boyfriend, my dog. There's a lot of pictures of me and my boyfriend and my dog. All right, so I'm just building up Passion here a little bit more in the crease. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm going to work, like I said. What time is it anyways? Okay, I'll be done in like half an hour. My makeup, I mean, I'm not going to keep you guys on here for another half hour. Okay, but I am only recording on my iPhone. I hear the iPhone XS is supposed to have like amazing camera. And like when I first was going to start my YouTube, I was like, oh, I don't have a camera. I don't have lights. And then I, you know, watched a couple of videos on that, and they were like, oh, a lot of these YouTubers, they didn't start off with cameras. They started off on their phone. The cameras have been getting a lot better. So it's not as uncommon to be filming with your phone. Did a passion in my crease. I kind of darkened that a little bit, and I'm just gonna do, I think I'm gonna do rose gold here and kind of just leave it at that, and then I'll smoke out my under eye with passion again. So this is rose gold here. You can tell I go in on that color. I love rose gold. And I'm just going to do that for my inner corner to about halfway or 2/3 of the way, and just kind of blend the top of that with what's left over of passion on my brush, just to kind of blend the edges. So, and with shimmers, I always use my fingers. So like the warmth and the heat from your fingers, I feel the pigment sticks better and slides on smoother. So I'm just going to use my finger, go in with rose gold, and I'm just going to go in right here. Oh, that color is so pretty. Okay. So like my main problem with starting my channel was like, oh my God, it's going to be weird talking to the camera. But I did like a couple like test runs with it where I just kind of talked to myself or recorded little videos here and there to kind of see how it would feel, and it didn't feel as uncomfortable as I thought it would. I mean, it was a little awkward, but not that bad. And when I felt like I was starting to get a little more serious about it, I'd be doing my makeup and just talking to myself. I didn't have like my camera on or anything. I was just sitting here doing my makeup, talking to myself, trying to explain to see how it would go. Okay, I mean, look at that, guys. That is gorgeous, that color. I just hate this lighting. For sure, I'm gonna have to like turn my desk around. I will take a picture though afterwards and like insert it in the video. This color is just beautiful. Norvina is actually Anastasia's daughter, and she was like, I'm pretty sure she works with her mom, but I guess this was her idea of the palette. This was her take on it. This is her first palette. Her name is actually Norvina. So I just grabbed a little bit more passion, and I'm just sweeping that at the edges and kind of sweeping that across like windshield motions. But this is actually her palette, and it was supposed to be very like dreamy and whimsical and just like everything about her. And I saw a picture of her. First of all, she's gorgeous, and she's got like this bright purple hair, and I was like, oh my God. I don't know if she dyed her hair to kind of tie in with the palette, or she tied the palette in with her hair. Regardless, I was like, that's beautiful. I'll do Dreamer. I'm just gonna go in a little bit in the inner corner. Oh God, that's so beautiful. But just a little under the brow highlight. But makeup is a lot of trial and error. Have I done some questionable looks? Definitely. Did I think I looked amazing when I did them? Yeah, probably. Did I look amazing when I did them? No. But it's all trial and error. I love Jeffree Star so much, but I am going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, which I just got. Like, I got this maybe a week and a half ago, maybe a week ago. Everybody talks so amazing about it. I was like, wow, it must be great. And I finally tried it, and I was like, oh, it's good. I mean, is it life-changing? No. I was using before this, like, I never really used to contour. I never had like a specific contour palette. I actually I had the Anastasia contour palette, contour cream palette that she came out with, and I liked it. It was cute, but I wasn't like experienced enough to know how to use it. I mean, it seems simple, and I'm sure it is, but I couldn't grasp the idea of it. All right. So I ended up giving it away to my niece. So she ended up using it. Well, I think she did. I mean, she's into makeup too, so I'm assuming she did. I'd never really liked to contour too much because I feel like sometimes it can look so harsh. But if you do it right, it can actually look really beautiful. Not saying that I do it right every time. The bronzer to contour because I didn't have a contour palette that I was really like crazy about, that I was like, oh my God, I have to get it. All right, so I use that. All right, so let me put on a little bit of mascara. On some Kat Von D Lovecraft, the lip liner and the matte lipstick. And I'm just going to put on a little setting spray and walk my dog and change and go to work. So I will see you guys next time. Oh, by the way, I'm going to use the Slay All Day Gerard Cosmetics setting spray in the scent Rose. So I will see you guys next time. I hope you have a great day. I will take a picture and insert it for you guys. I'm going to hopefully edit this video tonight and have it up as soon as possible. So I'll see you guys next time, guys. Bye.